Hi, Andrew Glintos here from Omega Digital. I thought I was going to have a quick chat about an interesting phone call that I received earlier today, and it was a very interesting phone call because the business owner basically called me, and I could sense the desperation in his voice. He basically told me that he's been spending hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars on SEO and digital marketing, and basically feels as though he was totally taken to the cleaners. Nothing worked, and the horrendous news that he's pretty much close to going under. And at that particular moment, it's never a good thing to be caught off guard when someone tells you that their business is about to go under. And I had to think quickly, what can I do to add significant value? And clearly he knew that I myself am a search engine optimizer and digital marketer. And I wanted to obviously instill confidence back in him that obviously the terrible experiences he's had is not a reflection on the entire industry. And that reassured him, look, there's a few things that you can do. And I had to think quickly because he had very limited resources. He has very limited resources. And to basically invest further into online is not really something he felt very confident in doing, but he knew he had to do something. And that's why he picked up the phone and or his wife or partner found me and called me up. And I had the privilege of talking to this man, and I just felt like I had to do something. So clearly that our digital marketing services is probably a little out of budget for him and a little bit too long term, as he needs action right now. He needs results right now. He needs inquiries right now. So I offered him a few different avenues to go down, and if they work, then I will, and if he executed them and they worked, then I'll basically come on again and talk about that. But I guess today, what really stuck out to me, what I really want to talk about, is that marketing without proper execution is going to still set you up with failure. Because he was feeling like, oh, well, as long as I'm paying some company to do something, I'm going to make money. As long as I'm doing this digital marketing thing, I'm going to make money. And I think what I want to talk about today, and just quickly and spend a few minutes on, is basically how that's just the wrong approach. And I'm mainly talking to the small business owners, as I feel they have very limited time, very limited resources. When you are choosing to work with a marketing company, when you are choosing to work with a marketing firm, it's very, very important that they, one, understand business, understand what makes a business succeed. In Australia, around 90% of businesses fail in the first 5 years. What are those other 10% doing that's differently? That are doing things differently? Is it because they have better marketing, smarter people? Do they have is it luck, or whatever it is? 10% are surviving, and the other 90 are going bust. So when you work with a digital marketing company and you work with one particular tool or a team of individuals, you need to really make sure that they understand the basics, at the very least, the basics of how business is operated. Because we know that if, for example, this particular gentleman is in an industry similar to manufacturing, that not all the manufacturers, not the best manufacturers, are usually the ones that survive. So not every company that has survived manufacturing in Australia have always been the best companies. But what made them survive is being resourceful, anticipating what is coming next. I mean, I'm still flabbergasted of how many companies out there still don't have a website. And even more flabbergasted that they haven't really caught up to this, and I'm quoting this particular gentleman, this digital marketing thing. as a business, we have to adapt, we have to anticipate, we have to know what's coming and plan for it. I don't believe that digital marketing is going anywhere soon. So the good news for that particular gentleman and for his company is that he knows now, in order to make sure his company doesn't die off, that he needs to obviously invest in digital marketing. And I was happy to hear him say, look, I know I need to do something, I just don't know what, and I've been doing digital marketing and it's not working for me. And that's pretty much what I want to talk about. So it's really basically informing the listeners, the small businesses, if you're out there, and even the medium, if obviously you apply to this, is that just by working with a digital marketing team is not good enough. It's making sure you work with someone. It's your due diligence to work with someone or a company who's shown you that they're able to understand the mechanics of business, how it works, how it operates, and the individuals that are going to work on your campaign in particular understand business and marketing and innovation. And also, if they can go that one step further and know how business applies to your particular industry, is really what's important. Because if they can do that, then that's going to set off the SEO campaign in a much, much better light. So that's what I wanted to talk about today, is just make sure that when you are working with a digital marketing team, when you are working with a professional, that they understand, first of all, at least the basic principles of business, to understand that today how people find products and services are very different than what they used to 30 years ago. Understand that the market changes and you need to anticipate what's coming ahead. And as a digital marketer who's working on that team, make sure they understand your business, how it operates, what differentiates itself from the marketplace, what they can use to promote and to basically sell to the customer who doesn't know that particular brand. Because again, it's marketing and innovation is the two primary functions of business. And if you do those things well and you anticipate what's coming next in terms of delivering your marketing messages, then I'm sure you're going to be one of those 10% that's here in the next 5 years. Thanks a lot, guys. If you've got any questions, please let me know, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye for now.